Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of We the Ones podcast. I'm your host, Big TD. My co-host, a great brother of mine, Mr. We Promotions himself, T-Bone. T-Bone, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm all right. We're gonna get to that. I'm all right. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave us a comment. We appreciate all feedback and support. Please go follow our social media pages at We the Ones Pod _ We Promotions _ only one TD, 2 underscores. All right, man, let's get into it, man. Cowboys dropped the bomb on me, man. You ever heard that song? You dropped the bomb on me. All right, man. Cowboys traded and man, it's the trader heard around the world, man. Cowboys trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks. Defensive lineman Kenny Clark. Micah is now the highest paid non-quarterback. He 4 years, $188 million, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off, man. I gotta be 100% honest, man. This hurt for a Cowboys fan. It hurt. You know, it hurt as far as just we didn't think it would get this far. You know, we talked about, you know, all the him removing stuff off his Instagram and him not practicing. We was like, man, he just campaigning for a contract. But in the end, we didn't really think it was gonna get to this point. You know, everybody like, man, next week, the game next week, he gonna get a contract. Everything gonna be all right. So as I think about it, man, I would say it's more embarrassing for the organization because I feel like Jerry Jones, this is another thing, just like the Jimmy Johnson thing. He his ego, he let his ego get away again. You know, this man has representation, but you had a problem with talking about a contract with his representation. He's got one of the best agents in the organization, and David Muguleta. I just feel like Jerry just, you know, he was also on something like, we're gonna do this my way or we're not doing it at all. So, man, it sucks as a Cowboys fan. It really does. But seeing that we got the 2 first-round picks for what the next 2 to 3 years, we got 4 first-round picks in the next 2 years. I see the bigger picture, but it's they can't fumble this now. Now that we got for him, and when you let him go, you can't fumble this, man. Let me know how you feeling, man. You're a Packers fan. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know how you analyze the whole thing.
We stuck y'all up and riled y'all with no guns. I'm talking about just riled y'all blind. I mean, I look at it from this perspective, man. Micah Parsons is a generational talent. We know that. He's young and he's able to play the most valuable position on the defensive side of the ball and defensive end, or like a Russian outside linebacker, whatever set you're in, that's dependent on the team, but they do the same thing at the end of the day. Now, one thing that I do like about it from the Cowboys' perspective, well, yeah, Kenny Clark, he was good, you know, and that helps bolster up your interior line, and you get 2 first-round picks, but it doesn't seem to work in the overall scheme of things. Like, if anybody, you know, they had 3 contracts they had to pay. Technically 4. They had Dak, they had CD, Micah, and if you want to throw Derek Bland in there as the 4th one, you could throw him in there. They had 4 contracts they needed to pay. It was an odd man out somewhere. Me personally, it should have been Dak. Dak has shown that he can be replaced, and your team can still perform without him. Look at what Cooper Rush did when Dak was out, you know. And then it's like he's shown you that he's nothing but Tony Romo 2.0. He gonna play good in the regular season. Playoffs, he gonna fumble the ball. He gonna throw picks. He gonna just mess up the game or not manage the game properly to the point where y'all got rinse, repeat the cycle every year. Dak should have been the one gone. It was quarterbacks in this draft that could have been drafted to the Cowboys and maybe you could have franchised Dak or something. Like it was ways around this whole thing beginning last year. Like it was definitely ways around this. And Micah Parsons, like he young, he's athletic, he fierce, he's hungry. Like we got a dog. And it's like, yeah, we lost Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks, but we not rebuilding. We trying to contend. We trying to contend for now and the next 3 to 5 years. Honestly, like we got young quarterback who just got paid. We got 3 to 4 good wide receivers that could probably be wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 on every team in the league. Like we have a team. We got a good running back in Josh Jacobs. We solid O-line, solid D-line, solid secondary. We just our middle part of defense was looking a little scarce outside of Adrian Cooper. But it's like now, hey, we got somebody with Micah who can help on the defense of line and the second point. Anywhere in the front 7, he can fit. He can plug and play. So, I mean, we good. I don't like this trade for the Cowboys. I love it for us. But, my condolences goes out to you, brother. If you want to come on over, I'm welcome you with open arms.
Nah, I ain't gonna. I never jump ship, man. But I'm not. I'm gonna trust them on this situation. I'm gonna trust them to do the right thing with what we acquired for them. I agree with you as far as Dak should have been the person, the odd man out. The reason why I say that is because you got your top quarterbacks coming out in the draft. But one thing about Dak has a no trade clause in his contract. So you can't trade him if he doesn't agree to it. So I mean, that's kind of probably like a issue there of probably why they didn't really mess with Dak. But I look at it like this: if you had in your mind you wasn't gonna pay Micah, or you was gonna do all this, you should have went on ahead and did it earlier in the year so you can get a better pick. I'm not counting on y'all to finish for y'all to have a top 10 pick. You get what I'm saying? So I mean that right there. I mean I'm looking at y'all probably have like a top 20 pick in the 20 range like that.
No. Yeah, like 25.
Up to 20,
like if we make it to the division, if we make it to the divisional playoffs, which I think we will, that leaves us and 8 more teams. Us and 7 more teams. Like that's 25, 24, 32 range. Like we're not getting no lottery pick. We're not getting a pick above 20.
Hell no. They can't screw this up, man. I get it. You're gonna have those first round picks to add extra players, but you can't screw this up. Dak's only got maybe I'll give Dak maybe a good 3 years left. 3-4 years. Maybe the end of his contract. He's already played 1 year into it. So you got these 2 first round picks over the next 2 years. I mean, 4 first round picks over the next 2 years. What are you gonna do? Well, first you got to find somebody on the defensive side of the ball to replace the generational talent that you just sent away. Then you need to analyze some more pieces. You need a true running back. You need a running back. You need maybe some offensive line help. You got to add some pieces, man. You may need to look for a quarterback for the near future. So I don't know, man. Maybe you can take all the first round picks and go get somebody, maybe like a Myles Garrett or somebody like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm a trust in them, as far as that. The only thing I got to say about this, I feel like they never had really intentions on re-signing Micah because Deron Blandis got paid. Jake Ferguson got paid. And they all negotiated with him, with his their representatives. So, this man got representatives. Why you didn't make that call? You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it was no real plan to bring Michael back. I think it was just all, they wanted people talking about it, and this is the end result at the end of the day. But I don't think Jerry wanted this, really. I know Micah didn't want this at all. But hey, I'm happy for him as far as he got paid, he got compensated for what he has done. So that's where I'm at on that.
Yeah, go Pat, go, man. I seen a little thing. It was like Brett Favre, he got Reggie White. and they won the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers got Charles Woodson, and they won the Super Bowl. Say shit. Who we just get? Micah?
Only thing about Micah, he's not a good run defender. So if teams get up on y'all and they start running the ball, that's his only thing that his downfall is. But going to get that quarterback, hey, y'all got to be one of the best in the league, man. So you know. All right, man, we're gonna transition, man. Talk about something else because I really don't like to talk about that subject like that because it still stings a little bit. But
it's touchy.
it still stings a little bit, man. But all right, man. Shedeur Sanders moves up in the depth chart to quarterback 3. Kenny Pickett was traded to the Raiders, so their depth chart now looks like Joe Flacco is QB1, Dylan Gabriel number 2, Shedeur Sanders at number 3. They got some other guys right there, but I mean, we're not gonna really talk about them. When you look at it, you think like, when is one of these young guys gonna get a chance, and who is it going to be? To me, I feel like Shedeur is more of the better quarterback, not only because of he was projected to go. I mean, you got to think about all the other things. If you're an owner and you want to, you're an owner of a suffering franchise, someone that's the Cleveland Browns. You need to put butts in the seats, and you need to win games. Why not put someone like Shedeur in there? Because he's going to bring people to the games, and he's going to give you opportunity to win games. People want to see him. People want to see what he's going to do, what he's got, in a real game. So why not start him? I don't know how long it's going to be before he actually gets his chance. I don't know if it'll be this year because right now he's QB3. Joe Flacco comes down. I mean, Dylan Gabriel's going to get his chance. So I don't know if maybe some kind of way both of them get a chance. I don't know. What do you see coming from this situation as far as Shedeur get his first chance in the NFL?
Well, I think we were both on the same page. I can't remember exactly, but I called Kenny Pickett getting waived or cut. I think you were in agreement with me. Then, what's the guy named? Huntley?
Yeah,
And his name? Who's the other quarterback you had?
They got Deshaun Watson still too.
Yeah, but okay, if he 3 on the depth chart, I do think from a talent perspective, he's not better than Dylan Gabriel. I never have believed it. I watched Dylan Gabriel at Oregon because I'm an Oregon fan, and one thing he does better than Shedeur is gets rid of the ball quicker. In the NFL, it's like speed, speed, speed. Everything is faster. You hear guys say that all the time. Shedeur can hold the ball a little too long if it's first or second reading in there. And that's why plays always break down and stuff. In the NFL, you do that, like, bro, you could be nicked up on the shelf. I do think he's more athletic and able to improvise a slight more, though. And he's more marketable. So if he would have been QB2, it would have made sense. It would have been, whatever. If he would have been QB1, it would have made sense. Like, because he's going to sell. We saw what he did in preseason. Everybody tuning in on him and the Panthers, and everybody talking about it like crazy. So yeah. I think it was I think it's cool. Glad to see he's still on the roster. And he'll get his time. It'll come.
Yeah, I look at it like this. He's gonna have to put in a lot of work, man. To get his chance, to show that he deserves it. It's not going to be given to him. He understands that now. Nothing's going to be given to him from this point on. I agree with you. As far as him holding on the ball too long, I feel like that's a lot of times why I think he was like in the top last year in college football. He was like in the top 5 of the most sacked quarterbacks. And it's only because he holds the ball so long. You get to pat that ball, man. Somebody gonna be all on your back in 2.5 seconds. You definitely can't do that in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like TJ Watt in your division. Boys in Baltimore. You got Hendrickson in Cincinnati. You got all kinds of guys all around the league. they're not gonna play with you. You gotta acclimate your game into that next version. You gotta advance your game. So Shedeur's gonna have to perfect his craft as far as being able to get that first start in the NFL. He's got to be ready for it because hey, it may come sooner than he thinks.
He lucky he lucky he got Myles Garrett on his team. Shit.
Yeah, on his team. Yeah, so he ain't got to worry. That's one less bandit he ain't got to worry about. But the rest of them they out there hunting and they want to get him too, only just because of who he is.
And it's still other guys that's out there. I don't know exactly if he played them this season, but I'm thinking like your Max Crosby's with Oakland, your Aiden Hutchinson with Detroit. Like it's a handful of guys, man, that you hold that ball too long, well, they're gonna have your face mask full of turf.
That's true. So I mean, I want to see Shedeur get his chance. I don't know if it'll come this year, man. We really don't know. We'll just have to see how the season plays out. Joe Flacco, as we know, he's been good for Cleveland as far as let them. They got 2 years ago? They got that playoff push, but we don't know how much he has in the tank this year. Being that he's got those two young guys behind him. He's on the wrong side of 40. I think he's 41. So I want to see what he actually has. And maybe if he doesn't look so good, maybe around like week 6, week 7, one of those young guys get a chance. Who it's going to be, we don't know. If I had to choose this, I feel like Dylan Gabriel's going to get his chance before Shedeur, only because of he showed more. What can I say? He showed that he's more acclimated to the speed of the game more than Shedeur. Because that last performance that he had in that preseason game was not good. And people can say that they sabotaged him and all that. He didn't play good. Let's be brutally honest. He didn't play good. I mean, I don't care how you can shape it up and form it. He didn't play good. That's just the thing. I mean, we just got to look at it like that. He had opportunities to make plays. He might have been out there with the guys that's not even on the team right now. But you got to make plays some kind of way. You know that you know what you're up against. You got to figure out a way to make a way. He didn't seize the opportunity at that time. So that I feel like if he played good that game, they probably left him in for that 2-minute drill. I'm like, okay, let's see what this guy's got. But he didn't play good from the first snap when he came in there. So I mean, you got to look at those kind of things when you're looking at, why is he QB3? But what do you think the timetable looks like as far as one of them guys getting that first chance?
Dylan Gabriel, week 6, week 8. Shedeur, next year, shit.
Maybe next year. I believe next year. I believe that maybe if they have such a horrible record, maybe he gets like one of those week 17, 18 games, something like that. I could definitely see that too. But next year is definitely something for him to look forward to. But all right, guys, we're gonna transform again. Football is back. This is something we've been excited about. Every week we're going to give you our predictions of what we think of each and every game. As far as that, and we're gonna see, man, who chose right. So we got week 1 predictions, man. Starting on Thursday, we got Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. Y'all already know which way I'm going with this. I'm rocking with my boys, right or wrong. T-Bone, who you got, man?
I got Philly, man.
You got Philly? Okay. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
You keeping a track radius?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep
you want to track our win-loss record going into the what we call it?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So hold on 1 second. Before we go any further.
I'll type it up while I'm sitting here, and then I'll send it to you, and you can
Okay, you want to type it up? Okay, all right. I'm gonna read them out. I'm gonna go slow so you can be able to type them. All right. Chiefs versus Chargers that Friday. It's a home game for the Chargers, but Kansas City Chiefs is coming. I got the Chiefs, man, for sure. For sure. They're not losing their first game of the season. They still pissed off about that Super Bowl. Who you got?
Oh, wait.
Division game, AFC West. You say you like the Chargers?
That game gonna get sticky.
You rocking with the Chargers?
I sure am, man. Putting it in.
Okay. Chiefs versus Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers. I like the Chiefs. All right, Dolphins versus Colts. Daniel Jones that's the first game he's gonna start. We're gonna see what Tyreek Hill and Tua have left in the tank. I'm gonna rock with the Dolphins, man, because they have more of the well put together team, man. I feel like this year with Tua, long as Tua can stay upright, I feel like Tyreek Hill will have a better season. So I'm gonna rock with Miami.
I'm rocking with the Colts, bro. We can't seem to agree on shit right now.
Hey man, I like it, man. I like it. Steelers versus Jets. We're gonna see Aaron Rodgers for the first time, see what he looks like as a Pittsburgh Steeler. He's gonna play with his former team they played, the New York Jets. That's an interesting one right there. I'm gonna rock with the Steelers, and only because they have a whole bunch of veterans. They have the better defense. It's well put together. I'm gonna rock with the Steelers, man. I'm gonna rock with the Steelers. Who you got?
I'm with you, bro. I like the Steelers. I like the Steelers too. I do think it will be a very low scoring game though. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
surprised
I
if this
agree.
game go over 40 points because the
Yeah,
Jets defense is good. Steelers defense is good also.
I can see a 13-16 game.
Yeah, something real icky.
Yeah. Panthers versus Jaguars. It's a home game for the Jaguars. We're gonna see Travis Hunter for the first time, and he's gonna make his actual NFL debut. The Panthers got those young guys over there, Bryce Young. We're gonna see Ted McMillan for the first time. Ooh, this probably gonna be one I'm gonna be watching at 1:00 for sure. I'm gonna rock with the Panthers, man. I'm rock with the Panthers. Who you
I
got?
think this is a game where both of these teams have to. I think both of these teams are in like a prove it game. This is a good prove it game for both of these teams. It's going to set the tone for the rest of their season. Me personally, though, I like the Jags just because I do think the Panthers, they're not on the level the Jaguars are. Not yet. I do think in 2-3 years, though, we could be saying like, if Trevor Lawrence don't show something within this season, in 2-3 years, I can see people saying like, "Is he a bust?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely got to show them something. He's shown flashes, but he hasn't showed that as he hasn't really lived up to that role as who he's supposed to be. But Cardinals versus Saints, man. It's a home game for the Saints. We're gonna see what they look like as far as their quarterback situation. They're supposed to be starting Spencer Rattler. I know they drafted a quarterback in the first round for Cincinnati. The Cardinals, you got Kyler over there, Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm going with the Cardinals, man. Going with the Cardinals for sure. The Saints, I feel like they're going to finish last in their division this year. But they're going to play hard. They're not going to be no slackers. They're going to steal some games from some people, but not that very first one.
I like the Cardinals too. I don't know if this is a bold prediction, but this is my prediction. I think the Saints will have the #1 draft pick.
And I feel like it's a politic thing, right? I wouldn't be surprised with Arch Manning coming out on this next draft that he gets drafted to the Saints. It'll be such a coincidence, man.
Yeah.
But, Giants versus Commanders. It's a home game for the Commanders. I'm going to see Jaden Daniels, see if he can continue what he did, the success he had last year. In his second year. They got Terry McLaurin paid. Giants, we're gonna see Russell Wilson and see what he has left and what he can give the Giants. This is gonna be a close one, and this is and the reason why I say this, I think it's going to be another low scoring game because it's a division game. These two teams right here, they're gonna play each other hard. But I got the Commanders, man, coming out, man, for sure. Who you got?
I agree. Very tough game. Like I can see this being within a touchdown, possibly within a field goal, bro. Like this may be like a whoever got the ball last type of game.
Yeah.
But I like the Commanders overall.
It's one of those 23-20s right here, for sure.
Maybe with a walk-off or some shit. Like
yeah. Got another division game, man. Week 1, man. We got a lot of division games starting off. Got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons, man. Tampa Bay, man, they got Baker Mayfield. He's found a home there. He's gonna have Mike Evans on deck. They got Chris Godwin back. They drafted the Ohio State receiver Mecca Ibuka. But you got the Atlanta Falcons on there, man. They not no slouches, man. They got Michael Penix Jr. He's gonna be making his actual first career start. I like Tampa Bay, man. I feel like I like Tampa Bay. Even though Atlanta's gonna be home, I feel like they could fall short. And I feel like that's gonna be another like walk-off field goal game. And this one I feel like could be maybe high scoring for some reason. I think this could be high scoring, could be kind of a shootout. But I'm rocking with Tampa Bay, man. Who you got?
I like Atlanta. I do agree. It probably will be if not high scoring, decently scoring. Like because end of the day, these are two divisional teams. They'll play each other tough, but they also playing in a dome. And it's like both of them can sling it a little bit. Both of them got good offenses.
Yeah.
But I if I had to choose, I'll take the Falcons at home.
Okay. Falcons at home. Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is going to have their first home game. We're going to see what Joe Flacco and Jerry Jeudy and those guys look like. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, those guys going to be on deck, man. I feel like this one is going to be a blowout. I'm rocking with the Cincinnati Bengals, man. I just feel like Cleveland don't have enough on offense to hang with them boys. I feel like them boys going to hang at least 30 points on them. I'm rocking with Cincinnati, man. For sure.
Yeah, I like the Bengals too. I do think, however, it'll start off close. Like I can see this going into halftime, like 3-4 points either way. But the Bengals probably will just come out and go crazy. Like one thing about the Bengals though, they're infamous for starting the season slow. And they always will catch up. They have to learn from that experience. And I think this is the perfect team to do it against. Like, it's a divisional rival, so they're going to play a little tougher, but in the day, it's the Browns. It ain't the Steelers, it ain't the Ravens, it's the Browns.
Yeah, and we're going to see that those guys, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Joe Burrow, did that pay off for them playing those preseason games, getting their feet wet. We're going to see if that paid off, man, because they're known, like you said, they're known for starting off slow. But we're going to go to the next one. Raiders versus Patriots, man. Going to see Geno Smith for the first time in that uniform. Got Pete Carroll over there. Ashton Genty in the backfield, man. The Patriots going to see Drake May. He's going to have in his second year as the starter. Well, this would be his first year as the starter. I don't know, man. If I had to choose, I'm gonna rock with the Patriots on this one. I'm gonna take the underdog. I'm gonna rock with the Patriots on this one.
I like the Patriots too. They're actually the favorite though.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm assuming just because they're at home. But I think too, the Raiders, they got a lot of stuff to figure out. Like their team looks good on paper. You got, like you say, Geno, Brock Bowers, GNT, Pete Carroll is the coach. But they got stuff to figure out. They'll be a good team. They'll probably ramp up good about the middle of the season.
Yeah. And they look horrible in the preseason, man. People. They look horrible in the preseason.
Yeah.
So
they're low key starting over.
yeah. 49ers versus Seahawks, man. Gonna see what the 49ers team looks like, man. They got Christian McCaffrey back, but no Debo Samuel. I don't think Brandon Ayuk. I don't think he's is he playing? Will he be playing? I'm not sure.
He out.
100%. Yeah, he's out. Yeah. So we're gonna see what they look like. I know they got a couple other guys over there, Ricky Pearsall, Jawan Jennings. Seattle, they got Sam Darnold, Cooper Kupp. They had a lot of guys over there in Seattle. I'm gonna rock with Seattle. And only reason because I feel like they made some sneaky pickups. They got DeMarcus Lawrence that came from us from Dallas. He's a great run stopper. They got Leonard Williams over there. I feel like they made some good moves to be serviceable. So I feel like Seattle can pull it out at home. So I'm gonna rock with Seattle. Who you got?
I like Seattle too, as long as they can stop the run. If they can stop the run, this game should be a cakewalk, honestly. Because the 49ers, they just don't have it. The 49ers are closer to rebuild than contender in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they could potentially go because I feel like they already had their run as far as that window is closed as far as making a run for the Super Bowl. Titans and Broncos. It's going to be a 4-5 game. Denver's going to be at home in the Mile High. Titans is on. We're going to see the Cam Ward for the first time in the Titans uniform. I don't think it's going to go too good for him, man, because Denver had the best defense last year. They had the most sacks. I feel like this can be a welcome to the NFL moment for him, man. I got Denver, man, by far, by at least 2 touchdowns.
I think this will be the worst loss of Cam Ward's career. I'm saying that because I think he's going to do good after this game. He couldn't have got a tougher first game, in my opinion. As far as like facing the defense, you got Bertan on the backfield. He just won Defensive Player of the Year, bro. You get no throws off. Your offense right now is mid at best, and it's your first game. You're gonna just naturally be mentally nervous. Like
yeah, and you're not at home.
Good luck. And you on the road. Like this game will probably be over at halftime, bro. These boys might be up by 20 on them.
Yeah. Yeah, when y'all see this, y'all gonna thank me later. Go ahead and take that Broncos spread, man. Broncos spread for sure.
If you want to plus it up, add it up, I'll take Broncos -17. Shit. This shit about to get ugly.
Yeah, man. Lions versus Packers, man. Green Bay is going to be at home. As we talked about earlier, they made that Micah Parsons trade with Dallas. You got a couple of other good young receivers over there with Jordan Love. As far as Detroit, we're gonna see what they actually look like without Ben Johnson, man. They pretty much retained all of their talent. I think Aiden Hutchinson's gonna be back. In Lambeau, I feel like this could be a real good one. But I really do think Green Bay is going to pull it out. I think Green Bay is going to pull out that first game. Who you got?
I think so too.
I know who you got.
I think I'm not going to take the Packers every week though, but just to be completely honest, like they is my team, but I'm also a realist. I do think this is going to be a close game. Like I can see us winning maybe by 4 points at most. Like this game
gonna be a tough one. Yeah,
this game is gonna be stiff, and I think it's gonna come down to the play calling. The play calling on, I think the possession will come down to what the Lions are doing on offense and what we do on defense. Because Lions missing their play caller, and we just got to upgrade with Micah on defense.
Yeah, I think if they can be at least close to what they was last year, I feel like the Lions got a chance. But I'm gonna just take y'all at home for that first game only because y'all at home, and I feel like this is gonna be the first time like that offense coordinator is going to have that chance to run this offense and see what those guys can do, see what they are. And I feel like they're going to fall short in that. Texas and Rams, man. It's a home game for the Rams. CJ Stroud in his third year, we're going to see what he looks like, see if he has a bounce back year since he had kind of a down year. Got Nico Collins back. Man, the Rams, they got Devontae Adams, who had Puka over there, Kyron Williams. This one's going to be a good one. I feel like this one right here could be a high-scoring game, too. I'm going to rock with the Rams, though, man. I'm rocking with the Rams.
I like this game a lot as far as a fan perspective. I think you not some defense in this game. I do think this may CJ and Stafford, they may throw for 600 yards in this game just to be out there.
Easy.
So I personally like the Rams though, just because of the receiving core.
Hey, but them Texans, they ain't no slouches on defense, man. So they got Stingley Jr. over there, got Lassiter. But we're gonna see, man.
Carve the boys up. Stafford good, bro.
I like Stafford.
He just wasted so much time in Detroit, bro, behind that shitty offensive line, man. He gonna carve the boys up.
Yeah, I do like Matt Stafford, man. Sunday night game, first Sunday night game of the year, man. Got Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. We're gonna see them in year 2 together. They didn't really make too many acquisitions. I think they got D-Hop over there. But we know D-Hop is only a shell of himself in this year. As far as Buffalo, we're gonna see Josh Allen. You got the 2 runner-ups for MVPs. Everybody thought Lamar was gonna win again, but we got Josh Allen, and they're gonna be in Buffalo at home. I'm going to run with the Baltimore Ravens because I feel like Lamar is pissed off. Everybody know that Lamar should have won the MVP because of how much success they had last year. I feel like he's going to have a really big game in this game, just to show, like, I'm the MVP. I'm you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is going to be like a I told you so game. So I'm rocking with Baltimore Ravens, man. Who you got?
I'm taking the Bills.
Bills? Okay.
Yeah, just because this is what I think, and this is kind of what I think the Bills will win this game and they'll win tight. But I also hope that they play each other again in the playoffs. Because let's be honest, AFC,
yeah, they definitely gonna see each other.
We looking at about the same 3-4 teams every year for the future. Chiefs, Bengals, Ravens. So if they bump heads with each other in the playoffs, oh yeah, I'm taking the house with the Ravens if they got to play each other again.
Yeah. Monday night game. The last game of week 1. They're gonna be closing out with the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. I'm gonna see JJ McCarthy for the first time as the starter. This is technically will be his rookie year as far as the starter. We're gonna see him and Justin Jefferson. They're gonna be without Jordan Addison because I think he's suspended for the first 6 games. But they did bring a old vet back. They brought Adam Thielen back. You got Caleb Williams in year 2. We're gonna see what Ben Johnson does with him. They're gonna be at home. I like Chicago, man. I like Chicago. And being that, I feel like they're gonna explode on offense just because they got one of the best offensive minds. I feel like they could have a real good run game. I feel like we're gonna see big things from one of the underrated guys in the league, and that's DeAndre Swift. So I'm gonna rock with Chicago, man. Who you got?
I like the Bears too. This is JJ McCarthy's first game. Like, he's gonna have some jitters. Caleb Williams, he good. He got those. He didn't really come in the league with jitters, honestly. Like, he won't play in the best, but he got a better a better OC who understands his game. He works with. I like the Bears, man, and plus they're at home, and I'm surprised they're underdogs. Honestly, like I don't know how they're underdogs.
I feel like play calling kind of messed Caleb up last year.
Yeah,
From him having such the year that he should have had, because to me he didn't, like you said, he looked kind of poised out there. He wasn't like nervous or nothing like that. He just went out there and played ball. He never let the moment get to him. So yeah, man, that's our week 1 predictions. T-Bone got it typed up, man. Next week we'll talk and see, who had the best picks, man. We'll talk about week 1, and then we'll do the same thing every week. So that's something y'all can look forward to. Y'all let us know what y'all think as far as the weeks, and we'll go from there. All right, man, let's transition, man, and talk about college football opening week, man. This past weekend, it was some really good games that I watched this weekend, man. As far as that, I like the Ohio State Texas game. A lot of people think that Arch Manning, he was gonna come out there, flaming hot. He struggled, man. He really did. He struggled from the jump, but as the game went on, he started to get more comfortable, and the game started coming to him. I feel like during more in the season, he'd get better and better and better. People got to realize that was his first game actually starting, and he going against the national champs. So that wasn't the best, first game of the year for him. So we'll see more out of him. What other game did you like this weekend?
Surprisingly, I liked South Carolina and Virginia Tech. I felt like that was a good game. Low scoring, but it was just crazy stuff going on. Like you had a safety, you had a punt return, you had the deep throws, you had the long drives, just running the ball. Like it was every facet of the game was there. You had interceptions. Like it was a good game.
I like that game too.
And I think that it was pretty good. Miami and Notre Dame, great game. Like great game from start to finish. LSU versus Clemson was a good game also. But the Ohio State game, like I watched it, was cool, but I do feel like it was just a little overhyped because who the teams was. It wasn't that really good of a game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that Clemson and LSU game. I really wish Antonio Williams wouldn't went down there. Clemson's number 1 receiver. That kind of stopped the production of Klubnik and what he was trying to do. Oh Lord, can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, sorry, y'all. We had little technical difficulties, but we back. But like I was saying, man, I wish the number 1 receiver for Clemson wouldn't have went down, only because it's kind of hurt what their offense and what Klubnik could do. I feel like he's a good quarterback, K. Klubnik. I feel like he didn't have the weapons, and he put a lot of good balls in the area for those receivers. Those guys just didn't, take advantage of those opportunities. So Clemson is a team I want to watch as far as the year goes on. But I like LSU, man. LSU, they play good. They play good ball on both sides, defensively and offensively. So we're gonna see, man. Who do you think is Texas was number 1. So I would think who would slide in that number 1 slot? Would it be Ohio State since they beat them?
Of course, Ohio State. Yeah,
Ohio State. I feel like a lot of teams fail, man. And a lot of high rate teams. Alabama and Florida State.
Yes, I forgot about that one.
I really think that, to me, when I watched that Alabama game and Florida State, usually Bama have somebody that stands out. Watching that game, I didn't see nobody that stood out. Like nobody just jumped off the screen. Like,
I did.
Who that?
It was somebody on their lineman. It was like a guard.
Okay.
But that ain't no skill position. You feel? I
Yeah.
know what you're saying. Like they
Yeah,
somebody
like
touching
a
the ball.
receiver or somebody, a corner. Man, those guys they didn't look good out there, man. And I believe they have the talent there. I believe they have the talent there, but I just feel like they weren't prepared. They didn't. I don't know. Maybe the culture's different there with a different coach now. But they didn't look good, man. Florida State looked good though. I can say that Florida State looked good. Um, those guys, they did whatever they wanted to on Bama, and they ran the ball. I think they ran the ball for what about 200 something yards on Bama. And in the past years, you never seen Bama getting ran on like that. Like that was they was just doing whatever they wanted to. So I think that quarterback, he reminds me of the quarterback for Florida State. He reminds me of Kyler Murray a little bit because he's what like five. Well, he's like 5'8", 5'9", he probably about 5'10". He just looks smaller with everybody else out there. But man, he can run. He really, really can run. Like he really can use his wheels. But he can throw it a little bit too. So he's another guy to watch for as far as Florida State. Man, they took down Bama, man. I don't think nobody really expected that, but it happened. So I don't know.
For sure.
We're gonna see. Um, who are your top teams as far as college football right now?
Uh, I think. Are we talking about football playoffs, or are we talking about like
Just
just
talking about after
overall?
this opening week, man. Who do you think the top teams are? Okay, you seen some top teams
Ohio
fall?
State. Ohio State, of course. Uh, Penn State. They look good. The quarterback. I only think he threw like he threw the ball probably like 25, 30 times, and only 3 or 4 of them was incompletion, and one of them was a drop, and a couple was
Yeah,
throwaways. So he was on the money all night. Um, Georgia, they look good. That's just Georgia. LSU again, they look great. My Ducks, Oregon, they look good. Um, Miami, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they won. Honestly, like Carson Beck, not no slouch, but
he looked good yesterday too.
I definitely thought Notre Dame was gonna pull it out. But he'll thrive against lower competition, being in the ACC. Like he'll look like a Heisman finalist and get in the league
Yeah,
as a second, third round pick this year. Honestly, like he'll be a day 2 pick just off the fact he gonna carve it up at Miami. Um, but I think those are the teams, man. I do think those are the teams.
yeah. I agree. But I really want to see how Texas bounces back. Um, going forward with their quarterback. I feel like this was his first game. And where do they go from this? Do they fall? Do they lose other big games like this? Like, how do they respond? That's what I really want to see as far as them. Because they coming out as a number 1 team and you fall to Ohio State. Really, the game really Ohio State really had the whole control of the game from the very first quarter. Um, it wasn't like a blowout or anything like that, but they had a chance to go and tie it up. But I want to see how they bounce back and go forward with the season. But let's talk about our early Heisman prediction. Um, well, I got a couple, man. I like Klubnik for Clemson. I like Lenore Sellers. Um,
I love the little bit more sell as well.
yeah, yeah, man. He different. I like him. Who else? Who you like for the Heisman early prediction, man?
Sellers is my number one. I think, but for 2 reasons. I think with him playing in the SEC, that'll help. But he's not. South Carolina is probably bottom 2, bottom 3 team in the SEC, right?
Yeah,
On paper. So he's gonna have to play some of them guys. And if he upsets them, like LSU, Alabama, Florida State, if he plays spoiler to one of those, 1 or 2 of those, and has a good game in the losses, oh man, he can win the Heisman and they finish the season with 3, 4 losses, bro. He might not make it to the playoffs, but
I'm just thinking about quarterbacks right now. When you talk skill
LSU
players,
quarterback, I like him as a Heisman too.
yeah, Garrett Newsmeyer, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
As far as because I mean skill players, I mean you got to go with guys like Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith. But it's only if they get the quarterback play. I mean, Julian saying he looks promising, but I mean Texas they frustrated Jeremiah Smith Saturday. He was getting double, triple team. I mean, is he gonna be able to get the production he needs to, get like be in the Heisman conversation? That's what we're looking forward to. I think maybe DJ Legaway from Florida. I think he could be in the conversation. I think he's a good quarterback. I think those guys right there, those five that we named, as far as what 4 or 5 that we named as quarterbacks, I feel like those are like the top guys. But we gotta see, kind of like monitor how the season goes as far as that. We'll come back to this conversation for sure.
I do think running back wise, I think Caden Durham, he might be the best running back in the draft this year.
That's LSU, right? Yeah.
That boy, nice,
Yeah.
bro. He's small, but he's stocky and boy fast. He can catch out the backfield. He got a lot of McCaffrey in him, bro.
Yeah.
I like
He
that a lot.
like a McCaffrey and kind of Darren Sproles type.
I would say, like, if I had to blend them, it'll be like McCaffrey, like a Mark Ingram. Like,
Okay.
if I had to make a tough blend, like that boy nice.
Yeah. Cause he one of those guys that popped up. I'm like, man, who this dude is, man? He little as hell like this, running all on these boys. Man, he was toting it though. He was. So yeah, we're gonna monitor that, man. Monitor him. Let's transition though, man. We'll come back to the Heisman later on in the year. WNBA playoffs, man. It's been a while since we talked about WNBA, but it's still a sport out there that we like. Man, I gotta say, at the beginning of the year when we started talking about WNBA, I mean, a lot of injuries happened to some teams like the Indiana Fever. They're barely holding on right now. Barely. Caitlin Clark, she had an injury plagued season. I don't think she has. I don't. Is she going to come back this year? I don't think so. Maybe playoffs.
Probably come back run playoffs, bro. If they get in.
Yeah. I feel
let's go through the teams that's out that we know not getting in. Right.
Okay.
It's just mathematically impossible.
So that would start at the Sparks at 9.
The Sparks can't get in. The Sparks got a chance.
Yeah.
The Wings can't get in. Angel Reese and the Sky can't get in.
They damn sure not.
The Sun can't get in.
Man, I mean, when you look at Connecticut Sun, starting with them at 11, you look at the transformation that team has had. They've the past 3 years, they've been in the top because they had Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, Mabry played last year with them, on that back half of that year. I mean, I feel like they went rebuild as far as like a team. I mean, you got some good young players on there, but they just don't have the team to compete with all the competition. Me honestly, that's what I see with them. I could see them maybe trying to go in rebuild mode and try and see if they can figure out a way to contend going forward, maybe like the next 5 years. As far as the Chicago Sky, I could see them maybe. So their problem is they need they need a better point. You got Angel Reese running point, but you've seen some of the better production out of her this year as far as her running the point. Being a point forward, you've seen some better play out of her. But what do you think the Sky needs to contend? Like, what kind of player do they need? Do you think they need a actual point guard, or they need a scorer?
They need shooting.
Yeah.
What position it come from don't really matter. Like they can't shoot the rock, bro.
Yeah.
They best shooters. They best shooter is they
Area
traded her
action.
away to the Sun. Like they don't have nobody that can shoot.
Oh yeah, Mabry did play with them last year. Yeah, that's where she came from.
Like, they don't have
And
anybody that can shoot ball, bro. They got
yeah,
to get shooting. They're not going to be any team with everybody clogging up the lane.
yeah, I agree. Because man, they got a good what is it? Back court, front court?
Front court.
Angel Reese and they got a good front court, man. Cardoso, Angel Reese. That's not their problem, man. They got to get somebody that's gonna put the ball in the bucket, man. That's gonna give them.
They had that person, but they traded her. I mean, they cut her, and well, I don't know where she at now.
Kennedy Carter.
Yeah,
she was. Damn, that's crazy. What's the deal with her? She's not on nobody's team right now.
I believe she was beefing with the coach, and you know how that stuff go, man. The politics of the league.
Damn, she was nice. Now that I think about it, I forgot that she was
not on the
I
team.
thought she might have been. She's not even on nobody's team. I could see her getting picked up though, maybe next year. I feel like this is probably a year for her to sit out, maybe. But I could definitely see her.
Hey, Blackball, this was the year to pick her up.
Yeah. I can see like a team like the Valkyries picking her up, man. And she balling over there. She needs like a fresh start. Yeah, but I mean, Chicago, man, they gotta find that person, man. They released her, whatever they did, cut her, traded away Mabry. Now they gotta focus on that backcourt, man. That's the only thing they need. As far as like a team like the Wings, their problem is the front court. I mean, they got Paige and Enrique. They got some good people to come off the bench. They can put the ball in the bucket. That's decent. But they need like a big man. I mean, a big woman. They need a center, man. Somebody that can get rebounds. You know, somebody that can maybe get average maybe 8 to 10 rebounds, give them 8 points, 8 to 10 points. Somebody and maybe average a double. But their problem is the front court, man. They can't get rebounds. I feel like Enrique, she didn't play her best ball this year either. As far as going with being teamed up with Paige, I feel like she didn't play her best, man. And then she I think she's hurt now. So it's kind of like, drag the whole team's success down.
Yeah.
But man,
gotta learn how to play with each other.
Yeah. Let's talk about the top teams, man. You got Minnesota Lynx at 1, the Aces at 2, Atlanta Dream at 3. They're at the top of the Eastern Conference. Mercury at 4, Liberty at 5, Storm at 7, Fever at 8, man. Who you got in the finals?
The Lynx and the Mercury, man. Like, I do think hey, shout out to the Aces though. Cause they didn't turn it around. They ain't lost the game in about damn a month. Like they've been hooping.
You said the Lynx and the Mercury, they both in the Western Conference.
That ain't how that worked though.
How did it work? How it worked? So I was about to say, hold on. So you telling me something? People in the Western Conference.
I don't know why I said the Mercury. The Mercury and the Liberty, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't they play each other last year?
No, it was the Lynx and the Liberty.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
no. Let's do Lynx. Let's do Lynx and Liberty again. Let's do Lynx and Liberty again.
Yeah.
Maybe even the Dream, man. The Lynx and the Dream.
I like the Dream, but I feel like when it comes playoff time, they're not gonna play good. I feel like they're gonna fold and play up. They've been good this whole season though, man. Got Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray. Who else is over there? They got some good players on the bench, man. They can put the ball in the cup. Got Brianna Jones, Nas Hillian. If I had to put together a matchup, I like the Aces and the Liberty. Aces and Liberty, man. But Liberty, their only thing, man, is keeping those two stars healthy. Well, their big three healthy. Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, and what's the other girl's name? Jonquel Jones. They got to keep them
Hey,
healthy.
hey, I'm gonna go back. I just looked something up because I couldn't remember or not when I said it. The playoffs for the WNBA, they don't separate by conference. Like it's just the top 8, no matter what.
So the Mercury could play the Lynx.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay. I like that. I was just looking at it from a NBA standpoint, but of course it's the WNBA. They probably do stuff a little bit different.
I mean, we still learning, bro. We just got hit with this shit like 2 years ago. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we still learning, y'all. But it's all good though. I would like to see that first one you threw out there, Lynx and Mercury. Man, come on, man. That'll be good. I want to see if the Aces actually could sneak in the finals. Because starting out this year, they didn't play that well. Asia got a little dinged up, but now they're playing some of the best basketball right now. So I want to see how far they can take it, man.
Bro, they don't won like 12 games in a row, bro.
Yeah, they 10 games in a row. They on a 10-game winning streak. I was just looking at that. So they the hottest team in basketball. So I really want to see.
And shout out to the Valkyries, man.
Yeah, everybody. So man, when the teams came, that team came out, I'm gonna say I was guilty of it too. I thought that was gonna be the worst team in the league, man. They going to the playoffs, man. They number 6. So they got. I mean, when you look at the team, right? They have some good players on there that that actually was on other teams that didn't get the opportunities that they should have, like a Kayla Thornton. Tiffany Hayes is good. I mean, we already knew what she's capable of. Veronica Burton. Veronica Burton really, to me, is one of the more underrated players on there. She can shoot the 3 and she can distribute the ball. She can give you 10 assists, 7 to 10 assists a game. I feel like she needs to shoot the ball more and try and take more shots because she can actually put the ball in the bucket, man. She can score. I feel like that would be better beneficial to them. But like you said, man, shout out to the Valkyries, man. They impressed me this year.
Right.
What'd you think about the Seattle Storm?
They underperforming, man. Like I've never been high on them. They don't have, again, you cannot play basketball and not have players that can make outside shots. I just don't believe in it, bro. Like your best player is Skylar Diggins. And Skylar Diggins never really had a shot.
Yeah, she can shoot that mid range though, but she's not a 3-point shooter. They got Gabby Williams and Naneko Gumake over there, but all of them, their primary scoring is putting the ball on the floor. So I think they may have to do some trades there or something. Get somebody in there that can shoot the ball, actual shooter. I want to see how long that core 3 for the Aces can stay together. Jackie Young, Aja Wilson, and who's that? Chelsea Gray. I want to see if one of them get moved, like maybe like a Jackie Young come to Seattle and see what that looks like.
Because I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah, they just got rid of Kelsey Plum. They already got the odd man out.
Oh yeah, that damn, I forgot that she was over there too.
Yeah, Kelsey.
But they got Jewel Lloyd, man. She should have stayed her ass in Seattle.
Yeah, Jewel Lloyd ain't hit no shit. She can't shoot either.
She looked okay coming off the bench. I mean, she's scoring off the bench. She giving about 10 a game. But Jewel Lloyd over the past 3 years, man, she's been like in the top of scoring, man. I feel like it was very selfless of her to say that she wants to come off the bench. But that's not her. That's not her game coming off the bench. She I just feel like she doesn't really fit in as far as what they do in their starting lineup, man. So
Right.
but if I had to choose, man, I got the Aces, man. I like the Aces, and maybe Minnesota Lynx. Aces and Lynx, I would choose for my matchup.
I'm gonna go Lynx and Mercury, man. Lynx and Mercury.
Okay. We're gonna see, man. Playoffs start next week. So we'll give y'all more coverage on that as far as that going forward. But man, y'all pay attention to these NFL games this week, man. We're excited for NFL season. Look forward to some giveaways coming. But this is gonna wrap up this episode. We the Ones podcast. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and your continued support. Please, ma'am, please, sir, hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave us a comment. We appreciate all the love and support. T-Bone, you got any final comments?
Happy Labor Day, man.
Yeah, happy Labor Day, man. Don't do no work today. No work at all. Don't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Bye, y'all. We'll catch y'all next weekend. Enjoy y'all holiday.